you, Red and Carson, for bringing data science to life. Next up, it is my pleasure to introduce Ved from Adrsta.
Thank you, Harman. Hi, everyone. I am Ved. I was the head of agency marketing science at Facebook. And before that, I was a data scientist at the Home Depot, American Express, and Starbucks, all advertisers on Facebook. In that time, I experienced seismic changes in the economics of advertising. Cookies went away, privacy concerns skyrocketed, and regulations came into play. All of that drove cost of advertising way up and ROI way down. But because I had worked on both sides, the advertiser side and on the Facebook side, I had a unique insight. We all know that Facebook has data on users like you and I. But guess what? Advertisers have even more data. They know about their customers' lifetime value, churn, retention, coupon redemption, inventory sell-through, so much more information. You see, the problem is that these two systems, they do not talk to each other. So we founded Adrsta, the SaaS platform that connects those two systems. And by attaching first-party data to platforms data, Adrsta drives an up to 30% increase in the ROI of Google and Facebook's advertisers. And it works, which is why I'm proud to announce today that we are currently at $240,000 in ARR. And are confident of closing this year with an ARR of $500,000. Now let's meet Maurice. Maurice is a media buyer for Finance HQ, one of our actual customers. Maurice buys Facebook ads to find high net worth individuals to sell investment products. For buyers like Maurice, Facebook used to be a cheap source of quality leads. But the world has changed. You see, Facebook cares about one thing. They want to sell you leads. So Facebook will tell Maurice that he will get more clicks from that man aged 25 to 34 in Peoria, not that women 55 plus in Sacramento. But here's the thing. Maurice has additional information. With Adrsta software, Maurice knows that that man in Peoria, even though he clicks more often, he may or may not buy. And even if he buys, he will churn soon. Terrible lifetime value. But that woman in Sacramento, even though she clicks less often, but when she does, she will become a lifelong loyal customer, making her far more valuable. You see, Facebook wants Peoria, but you want Sacramento. This is exactly what Adrsta does. And by the way, this is just one of our online customers. This is where I get really excited. Take Home Depot. And by the way, no one can do this. Take Home Depot, where I used to work. It's an omni-channel retailer. Home Depot knows which regions, which stores have inventories. So they do not want to be advertising where they're out of stock. They need their advertising to factor in where they can actually deliver their product, whether online or in store. Facebook does not know that. Adrsta does. We are currently live with Meta and Google, which alone accounts for 45% of all advertising. But soon, we'll be integrating with retail media, connected television, podcast, bringing power of Adrsta to every programmatic advertiser. Advertisers are already spending more than $20 billion to optimize their spend. It is not working well. You see, this isn't simply ad tech. Unlocking all of this value requires a full 360-degree view of a merchant's business. Online data, offline data, behavioral data, financial data. It is incredibly complex. It is an entirely new data challenge that requires an entirely new form of marketing science, which is what we have built at Adrsta. I'm joined by my co-founder, the amazing, the wonderful, the fantabulous Chase Monet. Chase and I were partners at Facebook. I built the technology, he sold it. We complement each other perfectly. Thank you so much for your time. We look forward to chatting more.
All right, we're well past halfway. Makes me sad, because I want to see so many more of these. Before we proceed, I would like to say something I say every time, but it's really heartfelt for me. Now, the CEOs you're seeing here, they get all the glory. They're under the spotlights. But while they're off raising money, rehearsing this, being the face of the company, they're the co-founders, the CTOs, the COOs, who are working often behind the scenes to make the company run, and all that traction you see is largely due to them. And they're all up on the side, so I'd like them to raise their hands, and I'd like to give the biggest round of applause ever for the co-founders who are over there. I love you guys. Okay, let's move on. I'm so proud.